Things are getting really exciting around my house because we are going to be learning cursive. I have a whole bunch of ideas for you guys that I can't wait to share. Plus, did you know that Montessori starts cursive like first things first before printing? Didn't know that, but we're going to get more into that a little bit later. Let's get started. Hey you guys, this is Christina from the Purple Alphabet. I am excited because my third grader is going to be learning cursive, but I was also surprised to find out that Montessori starts cursive way before third grade. In fact, very, very young. Sometimes it's what they start with first. So I'm going to show you some ideas for the Montessori way and a couple of ideas that I have found to explore how to teach and learn cursive. If you're new to the Purple Alphabet, I would love it if you were to subscribe. Join our family. We do educational activities for kids and ideas and inspirations to learn through play. Lots of hauls and giveaways and really fun ideas. Say hi down below in the comments. Let me know that you're here. I love to read what you have to say. So let's get on to some cursive activities. I'm going to be showing you a ton of ideas that you can be doing for cursive practice, and I'm going to have all the links down below in the description box so you can go to find them really, really easily. I first wanted to talk about the Montessori way of doing cursive because I don't think a lot of people are aware that a lot of times Montessori will go ahead and start off first with cursive. They'll just totally use the cursive manipulatives and the cursive movable alphabet. This is an example of what it looks like. You can find this on Amazon, and they just go straight to this versus using the printed form. However, if you're not going to start with that, I have a couple of ideas for you to use. Cursive is usually done at third grade-ish, somewhere around there. So we're right there in third grade and we're getting ready to learn. I found this book, which was a pre-cursive practice book, and it struck me as a good one to try because it reminded me of the pre-writing books that you can find, where it helps you get used to doing strokes. This time we're working on that kind of curving motion that cursive requires. All of the books I'm going to show you are based on a traditional form of cursive. There are many different types of cursive that you can learn, so I definitely would check with your school if they're going to be teaching to make sure that it correlates with the cursive practice books that you get. So back to this book. This one is kind of practicing that looping, swinging motion that you would find in traditional cursive practice, and it's a really pretty workbook that walks you through all of these kind of pre-cursive practicing motions of your hand. I think this is pretty important. You don't necessarily have to use a book like this. You could also practice this on your own. These are some really great samples of how they are introducing that. And then after that, they get into the actual letters right after it. And this is just the letter form. It's not actually putting together the letters quite yet. So I really like that. And I thought it was really cute and pretty, and it's very affordable too. So this one will be down below. Next, I wanted to show you this magnet tab. I thought this was pretty fun, and I've also seen this in printing too. So if you're doing printing practice, they make it in printing, and then they make it in the cursive form. This one I'm showing you is the uppercase letters. So we have a really nice board here, and then it comes with this magnetic kind of pen. And if you look really closely, you can see that you have the numbers where to start to form the letter on each one of the letters. And there's all these little holes in there because when you use this pen, there's a magnet here on the end, and it'll pop up the magnet underneath so that when you go around the letter, you have all the magnets showing. I wanted to include this because it's kind of a fun way to just kind of learn and recognize how the letters are formed. I also think it's a really great tactile way for those tactile learners. Do I think this is the best way to learn cursive as a whole alone? No, you'll definitely need to be doing some of the other exercises in order to get the correct hand motion in that writing of feeling. But this is a great way to just kind of play around, and an interesting take on learning cursive, and to give some variety, just to make it a little bit more fun. And it is kind of addictive to make all these little metal balls pop up, and then when you want to pop them down, you just can push them down. So it's kind of fun. So this is the Cursive Magna tab. I found this one interesting because it's a dot-to-dot learning system. So if you're learning cursive, this might be a great way, depending on your child, because of all the numbered dots that tell you exactly where to go versus just the arrows. The arrows can get a little confusing sometimes. So we have just your traditional cursive exercise book, but up here at the top, it's going to show you the numbers that you need to follow in order to go instead of the arrows. So you can kind of guide your eye to where you need to go, practice tracing with your finger, trace with your your pencil, and then you can put it into real-time practice. So they have tracing first, and they have your turn, and it's the whole alphabet in lower and uppercase, and it goes in order. Now, some books I've seen will guide you through according to the similar letters, kind of like what you do with penmanship and learning how to write. It doesn't go in alphabetical order, it goes according to similar letter styles. Then we go to the second part of the book where you join two letters together, which is not what the other book that I showed you before does. So you can see here we have the D and the E together, and once again it's following those number paths to connect both of the letters together, which would be the next step in learning cursive. And then you have the practice of connecting them, and then it goes to part 3, and part 3 is writing words. So it's a little bit different method, and I thought that was interesting. Oh, and here at the end they have some practice writing pages too, and I like that they had the numbers guided. And remember, in this first book we just had the beginning motion, and then the way they taught it is grouping similar letter styles together. So instead of alphabetical order, you're learning the E here, and then you're learning the L, then you're learning the F, and then you move on to the next set that are similar. Some fun writing books to try out would be this Highlights Write On Wipe Off board, because I love dry erase boards, as do my kids. And so this book does the basic strokes too, but it's in dry erase form. There's actually a dry erase marker. I don't know if you can see it here, right here in the spine, that you can use. And so you're doing your basic strokes first, and then you move on to 2 letters. And this one already combines 2 letters for you and then has you practice a sentence. And it's in alphabetical order. So I think this one might be fun to use in conjunction with some of the other books that you're using, just for extra practice. And the reason why it's fun is because on the other side here you have little puzzles or little silly games. There's mazes and seek and finds and kind of things to break up the monotony of actually writing. So it just makes it more interesting. Plus it's dry erase. So the benefit to that is you can erase it and use it over and over again. So I'm figuring I'm going to be able to use this with both of my girls because it is dry erase. So this one's from Highlights. It's called the Write On Wipe Off Let's Write Cursive book. It comes with the marker, and it teaches alphabetically, but it also combines right away the combination of letters and sentences, which is why I think it'd be a great supplemental activity to use with one of the other books. If you do like the dry erase form of learning cursive, there's also these are Write and Ease cursive learning boards. So this one is a little bit different in that we're just having the letters here and you write them. It does have little guides on here to show you what you write, but it just has the alphabet on different pages, so it's much smaller. So you're just basically writing the letters, and then it does have some tracing sentences on the back. So much more simplistic version. It does come with a dry erase pen, but this is also a nice start if you're just learning the letters themselves, and then you're going to be introducing the sentence form. So that's just another way to practice the cursive learning board. And you can also find books like this at the dollar store or even in the Target dollar section, which is why I wanted to include this, because it's a very affordable method. It's only $1 for these little workbooks. So this one I found at Target this past summer. They're no longer there. However, keep an eye for something similar over at Dollar Tree or for when these come back into stores at Target. And this is just your typical practice book where we have the letters. Here we have in alphabetical order, uppercase and lowercase, and it goes through the whole alphabet, and it gives you some space to practice. So there's not too much to this book, but it does exactly what some of the other books do. And then we have word practice of joining the letters together, but it doesn't show you how to put those letters together like some of the other books, but it does give you some things to practice and to write, and for the price you really can't beat that. So this one is just a cursive practice book from the Target dollar section. So I would definitely look at all of these closely, maybe use one of them or maybe 2, combine 2 of them together. Some of them are more robust than others, but you definitely have a lot of options when learning. And also check out the different styles of cursive that you can learn. And like I said, we're just using the traditional approach. If you have an amazing tip on how to learn cursive, I need to know about it. Let me know down below in the comments what that is. You guys click subscribe if you haven't already, and give me a thumbs up to show your love.